So for our fourth task, we have to see that how many days did it took to achieve 5% uptake brackets. We can change it to 5% or 10%, but let's see how to create those brackets first. So in here, we'll go back and create a new sheet. Sheet number 6, it is coming up later. We will just rename these sheets to according to the list of questions which we have. So in this sheet 6, what we have to do is to first of all convert this those 2 percentage into bins, like brackets of the thing. So right click on those 2 percentage, go to create and select bins, and from this bin I'll just keep the name as it is for now, and the size of bin tabular has suggested to make it as a 2.89 brackets of intervals, whereas we just want to see it on a 5% intervals. So it will just make like 0 to 5, 5 to 10, 10 to 15, 20 and so on. So we'll just create those bins, and here you go. So the bins are in here. If I bring this one into my columns, I can see this one 5, 10, 15, 20 until 95%. So as much the data is in the data set, in this data set. So we will start again by the same exercise, bring our DHP in here, and I'll just select Waikato, keep only TA name. I'll bring that one, select Waikato district, keep only, and then SA2 name, and there you go. We'll keep that one, and then from here we will bring ethnicity, and we just want to see it for all of them. Ethnicity, keep only, and if I remove it from here as well, that will be fine because it is still in our filters in here. I'll just remove it from our rows. So we can see this one. Now we have to see that how many days did it took to jump from one bracket to another bracket. So as soon as it will have hit, like you can say 85, then it will be counted in here. That week should be counted in that one. So how many weeks did it took to jump from one to another one? So in here what I have to do, I will bring my date into the text. So it doesn't make sense at the moment. If you hover on it and nothing will come up, but from here I can change this one by clicking on this triangle and just scrolling down a bit. So there's a scroll option. I can scroll it down, and I'll change my measure into count distinct. So I'm converting this one right from a date into a kind of a number of times it has come up for that dataset, and count distinct, and there you go. So it is now showing, for example, for Hamilton Park, it stayed for 1 week until 50, then it went to 65 1 week in this one, and then it started taking 2 weeks to jump from 75 to 80%, and then further 2 weeks to jump from 80 to 85, and then it has to spend 4 weeks in there just to reach the point of 90. So it's just like a marathon, like if in the last mile takes a bit of effort in there. So this is where like 85% it has taken up 4 days, and then after 90% it has been like that. In some cases it has jumped after 5 days into a 95% as well. So yeah, that's how we can just see that how many days it has taken to jump from 5% bracket. If you want to change those brackets from 5% to 10%, just simply click on those again, right click, edit, and this one change it from 5% to 10, and there you go. It will adjust it accordingly, and there we have. So from here we can just exactly see that how many weeks did it took to convert from a 80% to a 90%. So it took like 6 weeks to start from 80 until 89.9 or something like that, until it was shifted into 90%. The other way around to do it, or just see it, that how many what is the total of it, what I can do is to bring the analytics, click on analytics, bring the total, and do a row grand total. So we have like 15 days, that is the 15 weeks of data we have in this series, but how many days did it took to reach to that 90% point? What I can do is to put my this bins into the filter, and there you go. As soon as I put my filter, and I will deselect 90. I just want to know that how many days did it took to reach to 90%. So if I click on OK, there you go. So we have different things now. So it took like 11 days directly to reach to that 80%. And this is where our last question for today comes into play, and like which three areas reach 90% first. I will just change this one, how many weeks. Yeah, that'll be fine. Rather than days, we just go with weeks. Which three areas reach 90% first? So in here what I can do is to just simply sort from high to low. I will click, as soon as you hover on this last one as a grand total, you can see some icons coming up. It will just sort by ascending or descending order. First click, it has sorted it. I will just sort it again, and there you go, in an ascending order. So these three areas, for there's a tie in here as well, they have spent, they were the fastest one to reach the 90% mark. In this case, this area has spent like 5 days, whereas it has spent 4 days in here. So there's a difference. So the top three areas can be these three areas. Yeah, so in that way you can just know that was the performance of your area looking like, and how it's going about performance. So in today's session, we have covered these couple of questions, looked into that how we can make use of data set. You can do a lot of different things. We have started from very basic things just to play with this data set. Yeah, so what we can do further quickly is to just rename a couple of our sheets. Just to name it properly, I can just right click and rename it, and just like as a text table. Text table, and for the, as soon as I rename my sheet in here, it also changes the heading. If you want to change the heading as well, you can just double click on this one and just add anything in here as per your requirement. Sheet number 4, that was our map. I will just change it to map. There you go. And also just do one more thing, like in here in this map feature, can I add like so DNA, yeah, and okay, map Waikato district, something like that. And what it does is just like I can open this one as show filter, and I can click on this one and change it to multiple values drop down, and also add apply, show apply button. Yeah, now in this way I will be able to select it. What I will do, I'll just deselect this one and select any other area, like the Hamilton will be the nearest one. I can just search from here Hamilton city and apply. So it has now changed from Waikato district to Hamilton city. So the thing is that you have developed it for the whole of the data set. You just have to change your filter and it will start applying to any area of your selection. So you can jump from one place to another place anytime you want. So we'll just go back to Waikato district and apply this. Yeah, there you go. Sheet 5 was our I'll just change it into something like trend line or line chart. Okay, again you can open up your filters, change it to any other area and see the things for it. Sheet 6, I will just rename it to days, weeks, weeks table. Okay, there you go. Now as we have this thing, I will just publish it in here, publish it again, so it is saving it. And what it looks like now, if I close my from here, if I want to get out from Tableau environment, this is how I'm landing into my own profile. This is how it will look like. If I want to share it with anyone, I can share this link with anyone, or I can share it from here as well. And if I want to do the edits further, I can click on this edit one. What it means, like this is my profile. You can do this one is hidden from my profile at the moment, and I can just click on this one and make it available, or just click on these three dots, show wiz on profile, and click on it. So now anyone who goes onto my profile will be able to see this DID week 1, and if they click on it, it will open up that dashboard, and there you go. You can see the things from there. Then this one was a basic introduction to the things in here. You can make a lot of dashboard, a lot of things depending upon the requirement. I think so we have a similar kind of a dashboard in here which covers the same kind of data set of COVID-19 vaccination rate. It is something like this. Load it up, and yeah, so I can close this one, and here you go. So you can do a lot of different kind of things in here. So we have map for DHP, for TA, for SA2s, and we have the detail table with colors in here just to enhance it or make it in here, and it is fully interactive one. So I can click on all DHP Waikato DHP, and it will just update the data for Waikato DHP, and I can click on Waikato district from here, and it will just drill down onto Waikato district only. There you go. And tooltips as well, there's a lot of things you can do, and we have this table at the bottom. You can do further more calculations on pending and things like that. Perfect one. So this was the thing for today's session, and if you want to share it, you can share this link, or you can export download the visualization as an image, or as a data, or as a PDF, or even like a Tableau workbook even. So you can just make use of those things and share it as an image, or share the link with your friends so that they could interact with the work which you have done. And if you want to do some more things with this data set, just simply click on this edit button. It will open up the same visualization within Tableau environment again, and you can just start working on it again. Lastly, quickly, this is the other data set in here which was coming from the ArcGIS site of Ministry for Health, and this is a raw data set from there. We haven't done any kind of a cleaning work on this data set. You can make use of it. There are some kind of an uptake and rank columns in here, or data sets, which you can make use of. Yeah, and they also have a shape file which will be on the SA2 level. You can make use of that one as well, and do your mapping in tables, things like that. Perfect one. So this was our week 1 session on the things. Hope you will have enjoyed it and learned something in here. Feel free to contact me at any time, whether by dropping an email, or contacting on my mobile number, or just contacting me on LinkedIn by sending a message, or just post it on a group, or in any way you like. Perfect one. Okay, thanks a lot. Kia ora.